Hello and welcome back, friends. If you're new around here, I'm Big Gatah. If you came looking for the sharpest tennis bets, you're right where you belong. We're covering Wimbledon, currently hitting round 4, going to the full draw. So make sure you pop into the comments, give me your predictions and picks for what you have going on for tomorrow. And make sure you check out my pinned comment below to make sure you see what I'm playing as well. So if you enjoy the breakdowns, make sure you give a like. If you want to get these picks as soon as they get uploaded, make sure you subscribe. And if you're feeling a bit generous for the wins that you're getting, you're more than welcome to donate as well. That'll be in the pinned comment. It's not mandatory, just there to do so. All right, with that out the way, how are we feeling about today? Not too bad myself. We had 2 picks for yesterday. We took Pedro Martinez going under 1.5 aces. We caught it. If you did catch it when I posted, we caught it at plus 125. So that was crazy. He didn't get a single ace. He had a messed up shoulder as well, which is why he continued to go through Wimbledon with 0 aces. So if you guys played that, awesome. Happy days, as they say. Let's see. What else did we take? We took Marin Cilic to win minus 1.5 on the set spread. And boy, did he do just that. Good stuff. Good stuff from Cilic. So, looks like we've managed to get back to normal. Got a clean sweep on the channel for those who played with us yesterday. So let's keep the hotness hot and keep it going, okay? Only got about 4 matches for tomorrow, so the video shouldn't be too long today. So let's get into it. All right, so our first match is going to be. Looks like we have Karen Khachanov going against Camille Majchzrak. So we'll see how this goes. Looks like Khachanov and Majchzrak have played each other about 3 times before. Khachanov being the wiser in each match. They have all had a tiebreak in them. So that is a bit interesting. Granted, these were matches from over 3 to 4 years ago. He ended up beating Majchzrak on back in Den Bosch. It was their last head-to-head. Went to 3 sets, 5-7, 7-5, 7-6. Very interesting. At the very least, just like off of like looking at their head-to-heads, I can see that, and at least it doesn't mean much now, but when they did play each other back in the past, it was always close. So at the very little, Majchzrak is covering the spread, which is at currently plus 4.5. So he went to 2 tie breaks against Rinderknecht and beat him in straights. Those were actually the only 2 tie breaks he had been in the entire tournament. Looks like Khachanov has been in tie breaks, or damn near a tie break in almost every match, going all the way back to Bublik. So this is one of those matches where it's like, all right, well, obviously Khachanov is still here. He was going against Borges, Michizuki, and Mac McDonald. But then you look at Majchzrak, right? And it's like, what the fuck? He took out Rinderknecht, who's been having a great season on the grass. Like, I don't care what people say. The dude is playing super good tennis for like where he's been at. Then he gets rid of Ethan Quinn in straight sets, who was a promising pick for us in America. We liked Ethan Quinn to get decently far, like further than the second round. But he got rid of him in straights. And then the first round, he got rid of Berrettini. So, I mean, this guy's been going through harder people, in my opinion. He's got to cover the spread, right? He's got to cover the spread. Even if he loses in straights, which honestly, even in their last head-to-head, he didn't lose in straights. So Khachanov has been the one giving up more sets. Majchzrak has given up 2 sets in 6 matches. Khachanov has given up 4 sets in 2 matches. So what do we think about that? So both players to win a set, but one wins the match. It is plus 140 for Karen Khachanov, and it is plus 320 for Kamil Majchzrak. For them to just win a set, both of them, is minus 196. The crazier play would be, I mean, if you believe in Khachanov, he's playing he's giving up more sets down the line, though. That's my thing. So if he does get it done, how does he get it done? Do we take the sets? I think we probably would take a set spread for Majchzrak, maybe. So let's look into that. Let's look into that. Majchzrak getting... All right, so we have 2 options here. The game spread at plus 4.5 or the set spread at plus 1.5. They're both like even money. So I'll see how I feel about that. We can go on to the next one, though. I feel like Khachanov gets it done here. He's been playing, honestly, on the grass a lot better. These are just Majchzrak's only wins so far on the grass this season. He came and got beaten by Brooksby in straights, Shima Bukuro in straights, and Zach Svaja in straights as well. So you kind of wonder, does the road end here for him? And if it does end here, how badly does it end? Then again, we've seen bigger upsets in this tournament, right? Like Khachanov could lose this. This guy has played him 3 times before. He can kind of know what to expect in some degree. He knows the play style to some degree. He's lost 2 or 3 times, so he knows a bit of something. And he's had time to learn from it and bounce back from it. If I'm him, I'm watching every match he's playing and seeing what I can like do to get an edge on him. I think Majchzrak might just now be getting looked at by Khachanov as of like maybe today or yesterday, but I don't think he was ever on his radar. So that could also be another thing, being taken by surprise, right? So I honestly, like, out of all the most valuable things that I could see here is Karen Khachanov winning the match and both players to win a set. That's plus 140. I like that one. But at the same time, bro, something's telling me that Kamil Majchzrak is going to win this one. I don't know why. Is it because he's beat Rinderknecht, who's beaten Zverev? He's beaten Berrettini, right? He's beaten Quinn. Those aren't regular people to be winning against in Wimbledon, in my opinion. As a rank 109, going against someone in the top 20. We've seen people cut out top players from way lower rankings in this tournament. Khachanov's no exception to me. So I don't know. I gotta look into that one. I gotta do some deeper digging. But we'll if it's in the pin comment, it'll be in the pin comment. But let's move on. All right. Next we have Taylor Fritz going against Jordan Thompson. Dude, Taylor Fritz is looking damn good. He's out here crushing. All right, so These guys have played each other 3 times before as well. Most recent winner was on the grass, and it was Jordan Thompson in straight sets. Wow. Last year in Queen's Club. Cinch championships. So, who do we have here? We have Jordan Thompson. These guys have played the same amount of tennis so far. A 4-setter and 2 5-setters. Now we know that Taylor Fritz has been very, very, very well battle tested. I don't see him losing this match at all. But then again, we've been talking about upsets. He just lost to the guy the last time he played him. So let's give a good look into what we think can go on for this match. If anyone needs a reminder of how well we've been getting Taylor Fritz in his form right now, he's currently playing the best grass season of his career. This is currently the best he's been playing. He is currently 11-1. He's gone through what? His only loss was to Quarantine Mutek. Dude, that's gotta sting, man. Oh, Lord. What the fuck? The one person that got you beat is him. It's so funny, man. He's beaten Zverev in straights, Felix Auger-Aliassime, Vucevic, Hallis, Giron, Fonseca, Davidovich Fokina twice, Brooksby, straights, Diallo, Pericard. These are some of the biggest contenders that we've been seeing on the grass to some extent in this tournament, and all of them are gone. All of them are gone. But who isn't? Taylor Harry fucking Fritz. So, then we look at how he did last year. He was 10-2 last year. Right? He made it to the quarterfinals in Wimbledon. He lost to Musetti, who is gone. Dusted out of here. Didn't even make it to past the first round, if I'm not mistaken. So just for a reminder to you guys. After Jordan Thompson beat him in Queen's Club, that was June 21st, 2024. A little over a year ago. Taylor Fritz has only lost to Musetti and Mutek on the grass since then. Weird people to lose to for sure, but given the form that they were probably, I don't know how great a form Musetti was in. I mean, he was decently good to be going to the quarterfinals, but maybe it could have been a draw. I don't know. Like, I know right now that Taylor Fritz is playing really good, really well. Is Jordan Thompson doing the same? He beat Luciano Darderi, Ben Bonzi, and Vic Capriva. If you ask me, it's a way taller order to get rid of Alejandro Davidovich Fokina, Gabriel Diallo, and Giovanni Impecci Pericard, who has the record of the fastest serve in Wimbledon. And Fritz got rid of him in 5 sets. So, the one thing that I'm kind of leaning on here is a set spread. I kind of want to see if Taylor Fritz gets this done in 3 or 4 sets. Same thing we were looking at with Cilic for today, right? Minus 1.5 set spread. That's something that I can get jiggy with. Let me see if I can find it somewhere else real quick. It's currently not on FanDuel, not on DraftKings, so we're gonna look somewhere else. There's also a bet that is, look, I think it's has the most aces and wins the match. Taylor Fritz is slated at minus 300 for that. So it's about the same for him to get the set spread as well. Minus 285 for him to win, minus 1.5 on the set spread. So, one thing about it is that both of these fellows have been playing long matches. If there is maybe a joint parlay special, okay, yeah. So, Taylor Fritz to win and it going over 38 total matches is plus 105. Does it take him 35 games to get through Jordan Thompson? I really don't think so. But I really don't know. I really don't know here. Just because of the history. He beat him seemingly without much of a hitch. The amount of sets that these guys have on each other is even. That's the other thing too. Like it's been, granted, like one of the matches is from 2017, but they both have won 3 sets against each other. Thompson has won more sets against him on the grass. So that's the only thing that kind of has me feeling like if he beats you in straight sets on the grass, he got to be giving you some games, right? He got to be giving you some games. And if it goes to 3 tie breaks at the very least, this hits. Not even. It can go to 2 tie breaks and a 7-5, and it'll still hit if he ends up winning, which I think he does. So that is the one I'm kind of leaning with right now. If there's something else I find, I will definitely let you guys know. But let's move on. All right. The battle of the almost 30-year-olds. We have Nicholas Jarry going against Cameron Norrie. And Cam Norrie's the favorite, minus 122. Nick Jarry is plus 102. They've played each other twice before. It's been over 6 years, so there's no real sample size here. Norrie did beat him on the clay in 3 sets, and Jarry did beat him the year before in straights on the hard courts in Miami. Out of both of them, who's playing the better tennis right now? Okay, 2 different questions. Who's playing better tennis right now? Right now on the grass, it would be Nicholas Jarry. Who's playing better tennis right now and this year? It's Cam Norrie. He's 24 and 18. Nicholas Jarry is 16 and 16. His last 6 matches got him out of a negative winning slump. He was 10 and 6 until he started in Wimbledon, so it's quite promising. He just beat João Fonseca. He's been going through kids, more or less, except for Holger Rune. That was a 5-setter. Very deserving 5-setter, if I do say so myself. But getting rid of Fonseca in 4, Tien in 3, Rune in 5. He's looking pretty good, man. And he's went all the way through qualies. We've got Cam Norrie, who came in the first round, right? Got rid of Batista Agut in 4 sets. Got rid of Tiafoe in 4 sets. Got rid of Bellucci in straights. That was a complete shocker to me. I thought we would get at least a set or 2 from Bellucci, but it was not looking good. He had an answer for everything, more or less. The more experienced lefty, right? So let's see how Nick Jarry goes against left-handed players. Maybe that's well, actually, we have a decent sample size, right? He played Leonard Tien twice already. He knows a thing or 2 about left-handed players, but who else has he gone against? He lost to Hugo Gaston, who's a lefty, back in Rome in the first round. Oh no, he beat Gaston. He lost to Cerundolo. So he lost to Manarino though, in straight sets in Birmingham. That's the only guy. But the only guy out of everyone I've been mentioning that's around his age. So the experienced lefties seemingly have a bit of an edge on them. Cam Norrie's going to have the people behind him in this one, boy. He is going to have the people behind him on this one. I think Cam Norrie gets it done here. Him winning in minus 1.5. This could be a. Cam Norrie's playing so well, he could win in 4 sets. And he's a bit more well rested. He's played like significantly less, right? He's played 7 less sets than than Nicholas Jarry has. Like just counting his qualification round sets, he's gone through 7 extra ones. So that's a bit taxing on the body. He was digging pretty deep against Fonseca though. He was looking like he wasn't ready to stop at the next round either. If you get a look at how Norrie was looking, they looked like that was his last one. It looked like he had enough to just get this one done, and that's it. I can't tell. Something about Jarry though is like he's been surprising people. He's been the underdog in most of these matches. He could be the upset here. He could be the upset here. As far as first sets going, it's kind of hard to say who's going to win that one. They both have lost the first sets. Both have won the first sets. Second sets have been up in the air as well. One thing we've always gotten against them is tie breaks. Nothing is screaming to me about this match, unfortunately. Honestly, I would like to see Nick Jarry get it done here, but I also feel like Cam Norrie's playing a bit better, and on paper he is the better player. Like that is what it is. On paper, he is playing better. The grass resume. Has a bit more playing time on it, but believe it or not, Nicholas Jarry, because of his recent wins, he now has a better winning percentage on the grass. These past 6 wins have boosted his winning percentage to 51%. Cam Norrie is at 48.3. So if you want to take Nicholas Jarry plus 1.5, I'm not mad at it. That's probably the closest I will get to like feeling like something about this match. I think that the 1.5 for Nick Jarry, just because I can't deny how well he's been playing this current grass season. So, and then last but not least, we have the highlight reel makers. Andrei Rublev, one of our favorite fired up, tumultuous players that we follow. And then we have Carlos Alcaraz, Big Carlitos, the true number 1 in the world. Currently on a 22 match win streak, soiled by Holger Rune. Back in Barcelona, home country. Oh yeah, he hasn't seen Holger since then. Next time they play each other, he's gonna destroy him. He's gonna destroy him. Next time Holger Rune and Alcaraz play, just take it in straight sets because you're not about to beat that man in Spain. Oh hell no. Anyway, all right. Alcaraz and Rublev, they have played each other 4 times now, and could you believe it? They are even in head-to-head history. Alcaraz won 6-3, 7-1 back in Turin last year, and then Rublev beat him in Madrid on the clay. Ooh, that's tough. This will be the first time they're playing on the grass. All of their head-to-heads have been within the last 3 years, so Rublev has beaten him on clay and hard courts. Carlos has only beaten him in Turin. That's very interesting. Something I will say here is, if you're asking me who's playing with a bit more confidence on the grass, it's Rublev. This boy is playing with some true authority right now, and I'm honestly like, I'm loving it. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Wow. These Nick Jarry odds are now, wow. Nick Jarry went to being plus money to minus 105 while I'm making this video. They don't know who's gonna win. That's crazy. That sucks. All right. So, also, never mind. Rublev, he's beaten Manarino, Lloyd Harris, Laszlo Djere. A bit random for his draw, but he's gotten through it. He's only given up about 2 sets so far. Alcaraz has given up 3, right? He gave up 1 to Struff and then gave up 2 to Fanini and beats Harvard in straights. In that Rublev match against Manarino, his first serve percentage was around 57%. Manarino's was 71. That being said, we had 8 aces from Manarino, but 14 from Rublev. He had 5 break points. Quite impressive. Total return points won was at 39%, which is, if we got Carlos, who has got a 58% first serve percentage when he was going against Struff, who had a 55. He won 73% of his first serve points. Sorry. Rublev won 80% of his. That's a 7% discrepancy. We had 5 break points from Alcaraz as well. He had 12 chances and he only got 5 of them. Rublev had 8 chances and took 5 of them. Alcaraz had 10 aces. Rublev had 14. There's probably no money here to get. Let me see. If we take Taylor Fritz to win minus 1.5 on the set spread, or honestly, we can take him to win and get the most aces. But let's see if we get Carlos as well. Yeah, that's just not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. One thing about their matches is that they haven't been very long. They don't play super long matches. It's always a straight setter. So, I mean, there's only been one match where Rublev got a set in the loss, right? And that was on clay. This is the first time either of them have been on the grass against each other. So, just looking at the history, right? Alcaraz is 8-0. He was 8-1 last year. He went 12-0 the year before. You add that together, the boy is 28-1 on the grass. Rublev is 12-5 in the same time frame. It is safe to say that we get a super win out of Alcaraz here. This would be the upset of the day. If Rublev ends up winning this, I'd be like, oh shit, this dude's gonna win the whole thing. If Rublev wins this match, he's winning the whole thing. Which he's not going to, I don't think. I just don't see. I don't see it ending here for Carlos. His win streak can't end with Rublev, even though Rublev's playing really well, bro. He's playing really well. But 31-17 just does not beat 35-4. Come on now. Like, it just doesn't happen. Not in front of my eyes. I don't see it happening. I would love to think that this goes to a fourth set, but I think Rublev deserves that. I think he deserves that. If he were to take the set betting, he wanted to go super crazy and be super specific with it, Alcaraz winning 3-1 is plus 260. Or Alcaraz to win and it going over 34 total matches. Match games, I'm sorry. I like that. Honestly. To win and it going over 30. That means that, let's see, what does that mean? We got to get 2 sets where. We honestly have to get at least 3 sets where both of them get five games apiece. That seems like a bit of a tall order. Nobody besides Fannini's been able to get 5 games off of Alcaraz. His total games are at 19.5. Rublev's is at 14.5. 15 games. That means he has to get what? He has to lose 7-5, 7-5, 7-5. That's like the best case scenario. That's like the best case scenario. And then Alcaraz would have to, let's see, for him to get 20, he would need to do 7-5, 7-5, 6-3 or something like that. I don't see Rublev pushing him that far, man. Alcaraz is just like, ugh. I don't see him pushing him that far. Mind you, he does have the upper hand in the last match they played. They did go to a tiebreak, though. They did go to a tiebreak last year. So he knows how to keep it close in a set with Alcaraz. He's worked up to getting it to that point at least. In 2 sets, Rublev had nine games. 6-3, 7-6. 9 games. Carlos had 13. In that third set, do we see it going that far again? That's the question. That's the ultimate question of this match. Because I can definitely see it going 6-3, 7-5 in the first 2 sets. But what is that last set going to be? Is it going to be a blowout from Alcaraz? If it was a blowout from Alcaraz, then neither of these guys are going over. Neither of them go over. Right? Because if we get 6-3. Let's make it 6-4, 7-6. It'd be 13 for Alcaraz and then 10 for Rublev. And then let's say Alcaraz wins 7-4 the next set. I'm 6-4 the next set. He ends with 19. Rublev ends with 14. So honestly, which one's riskier to you? Rublev under 14 or Alcaraz under 14? Has Alcaraz been doing this under 14? I mean, under 19? Only one match he did under 19 games. Everything else has been over. Nine and 12, 21 on the dot. Yeah. The only thing is that Rublev has not got the same pedigree on the grass as Struff. I take it back. Actually, he does. He has just as many wins on the grass as Struff does. Struff has twice as many losses as he does. So, win percentage wise, it's close. 64%, pretty high. Alcaraz is almost at 90 though. So I'm like, ugh, how many games though? Rublev had 20 games against Manarino. He's the only person that's gone over in all his games. So, like, if you wanted to root for something with even money in this match, that'd be the one. I'll do some digging, and I'll see what I like. But obviously, the set spread for Alcaraz minus 1.5 is minus 420 something. So it's a parlay piece, if anything. I'll do some more digging here. I'm really happy with the value we found last night for the under aces for Martinez. So I'm see if I can poke around and find something like that for us for today, for tomorrow. That will conclude all the matches that we have going on for tomorrow. So, with that being said, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Let's get some more wins. It's Big Gatah. Take care of each other. Be well, and goodbye.